Watching RHE here getting a bounce off the 50 SMA in a 5 minute, and it's hovering around the 200 SMA in a 1 minute. And watching for a possible reversal up towards VWAP and also kind of angular resistance right around that 1250 to 1260 range. So watching this next 1 minute candle, you'll see it bounce right up to the 9 EMA on a 1 minute. So we're going to watch how this 5 minute candle closes right here. All right, new 5 minute candle forming right down here. It's right off that 9 EMA right up here. So I want to see if it can break this 1240-ish level. And then we can use that 1250 to 1254 area as resistance. So you'll see kind of double topping. Possible inverse head and shoulders on a 10-second, but it's up near resistance on a 1 minute. So I want to see right down in here if we can get a bounce right up to these moving average lines. So you'll see angular resistance coming down right to that 1250, 1256-ish level. Next 1 minute candle about to form right here. Starting right up here, hitting off that. Kind of want to see right here if it can kind of get above that 1240-ish level. Another 30 seconds or so left on this candle. I want to see if it's a possible morning star formation. Another 20 seconds left or so on this 1 minute. You see those green dots as VWAP, so I'm trying to see if this thing's going to get a pop using, if I get a decent entry, I'll use these areas above it as resistance. I'm going to see if this can clear here and get a decent scalp up to angular resistance right over into here. Another 30 seconds or so left on this candle here. Might be doing some consolidation down here. Again, want to see, I'd like to see these moving average lines cross on a 10-second. We'll see if there's a base that's forming here. And now at the moment it's breaking down, so it's not holding up. Going to watch this pink line, that $12 range, that 12 whole dollar amount. See what happens on this 1 minute. Now it's breaking down below 12, so it's not looking so hot at the moment. Possibly getting a bounce here, right here. See if it can stay above that 12.12 level and that $12 range. Struggling at the moment, so kind of got to bounce up. Might get a move up to kind of this possible, this 12.12, 12.20-ish area, but I want to see if it'll stay above right over there, that pink level, that 50 SMA. Another 30 seconds or so on this candle. So not really liking it at the moment, not really strong. Another 15 seconds or so on this candle. We'll see how the next one holds up. So next 1 minute candle, right around that $12. See if we can get a hold at this $12 level. Another 30 seconds on this candle. Still struggling. Retesting the low of this candle down here at that 1180. All right, next 1 minute candle. So I'd like to see a bullish hold, forming possible tweezer bottoms. I want to see how this will hold up right over here and then get above that 12-12-ish area for a possible move up. Another 20 seconds on this candle. $12, very important resistance level. If I take an entry, I'll use a close below 12 as my stop. So going back to this pre-market peak, right around this 1160s area, seeing if it gets a bounce right around here. And kind of hold that level. Seeing right here on a 5 minute, right around that 1150, 1160 range, right around here, 1167. Right here is an important area to see if it can hold. Right there. So watching this 1 minute candle form, see what happens right down over in here. Next 5 minute candle about, oh, got a quick move up. Now it needs to break that 1180-ish. This one's really starting to move a little quicker than I want it to. Getting a bounce down. It's up near that resistance on a 1 minute. I'm not a huge fan of that. Like to see a crossover. It's getting a little bit of a move up over in here. I don't want to chase it. It's right near that 9 EMA resistance. Testing back down, looking for a crossover here on a 10-second. $12, very important resistance. Next 1 minute candle. So we have a cross here. I'd like to see some separation. See if it'll hold. And if price can push above that $12 range. Shaky at the moment. I want to see if price can clear that 1190s right here. Creeping up. Needs to get above that 1192. Shaky at the moment, coming down. All right, another 2.5 minutes here. See if this thing can get a build up and break that 1192. Next 1 minute candle needs to break 1190s. Building, next 1 minute candle. Struggling below, right below this 1191-ish area, 92. See that right back down. Didn't get any buyers of that 1192 on time and sales. Next 1 minute candle. Keep an eye on it. Another 15 seconds or so on this one. And then we'll see what happens on this 5 minute, if this will get a hold. I want to see if it can push up. So right at that 1192 might be bear flagging. We'll see if it holds on a 5 minute. Ah, it's getting a push. I'm missing it right here. That was a nice little shot here. I missed it. Wasn't quick enough. Now it needs to hold that 12 bucks. So I missed my entry right down here, right above that 1189. Next 5 minute candle, it's got to break that 1202 level. Shaking out. Want to see it clear this top of this 20 EMA right around that 1205. Next 1 minute candle, right back down. It all happened right around that whole dollar amount of 12 bucks. Right back up again. Right at that 1204 level. See, right at the top of these candles. Got in long. Now that 1220 needs to go up and break above that 1220-ish area. Need a break above 1220. It got in a little bit late, so the price needs to go and break this 1220. Build up. Look at that 1230 to 1244-ish or so resistance. Get a push up. Break that 1 minute candle. Struggling at the moment, needs to clear. Come on, push up. There we go. Push up, watch that 1230 to 1240-ish level. Move up. Need that white line up top on a 1 minute. That 1232 is struggling. Another 14 seconds on this candle. Don't like that. I'm out. And so I took a small loss on that one. So it rejected up, came right back down. Potentially could have stayed in, but I'm down. Took a 4-cent loss on that one. I got in at the 12.15 and it couldn't break that 12.30 level. Came right back down. So I took a tight little stop on it. So small little loss. This is the super low float. So you'll see I was tracking it and it didn't go up and it hit right here. And it's good I sold when I did. I'll take a small little loss on it. And so you'll see 4 cents. But I was up a little bit and then it just couldn't go and it was got shaky right up here at resistance. So I sold for a little bit of a loss instead of a gain. But if I sold it down over here around 12 bucks, it would have been worse of a trade. So that is a little bit of a small loss here. In at 12.18, out at 12.14 on a super low float RHE. Still watching RHE here on a new 1 minute. So we're seeing, I'd like to see a crossover happen here, but just kind of watching this consolidation right down over here. Seeing if we can get a possible move. Want to see if this thing can break out. This 12.30 to 12.40 or so resistance. You can see some this move up. Consolidation back right over here. So I want to see if this support level will hold right down over in here and possibly get a flag breakout. But this is a very, very low float stock. So this thing's either probably going to break out or it's going to break down. And it's right at these resistance levels right over in here. So I just want to track this thing and see these higher lows are forming. I want to see it get above this level right in here and see if it can go and break out. Possible inverse head and shoulders-ish forming in here. I see buyers above that 12.16, 12.17-ish level. Another 15 seconds left or so on this 1 minute candle to complete. You see it's very kind of choppy at the moment. This is where you can get kind of trapped. You got to be careful trading during lunch as well. So I'm just kind of tracking this one a little bit. Took a little bit of a bad trade, or it kind of went against me the last one, but trying to watch right here. There's a lot of manipulation that can happen throughout here, but if this thing goes and can break out, this could be a nice trade. Okay, this 5 minute candle is about to complete. It's not moving up, so it's still struggling at the moment. But we're going to watch this 1 minute, see if this higher lows keep forming. I want to see if it can go and break out, but it's still just struggling at the moment to continue up. Oh, there we go. Quick move up right there. We'll see if it can last right above that 12.18-ish level. Needs to break. So you're getting some separation down here. It needs to go and break above that 12.17, 12.18 level. So it's right at resistance. Not going to buy it at resistance at the moment. Want to see if this will catch up down over here. And if price can go and break that 12.18, 12.19. Right at it at the moment. This 1 minute candle is about to form, so now we'll see if it can break that 12.20. Coming back, retesting. So now it needs to clear that 1220. And then it's got that 1230-ish or so resistance right here. So I want to see a push up over here. So I want to see this 10-second move this chart up, or the 10-second move up, and see if we can clear that 1220-ish level. Creeping. There we go. It just went long. Now it's got to clear that 1230. Struggling at 1230. Watch that 1240s level. Right up that 1243. Right up here, resistance. Needs to go and continue up there. And you got resistance right around that mid 1240s. And I'm out. So I just took that move up to right up to that VWAP right up there. So it was only about 10-cent move. Got a little bit of the gains back, but see, it came right back down. So I took that one just to kind of get more positive back on it. Just want to show you guys the goods and the bads, right? So that is one of those quick moves up. I was waiting. And then I was just kind of showing that those tweezer tops right at the 1240s. I wanted to see if it would hold its highs and continue up. It still could, but that was that. So, hey, listen. All that to make 10 cents. But the other one was, so that was one of those grinders up and down. And I just don't want to play around with it right now because it's so super low float. So, got back up to positive. 4-cent loss, 10-cent gain, net. 5 cents. Here it is, bouncing back. Now it can make a recovery up. Now watching that 1240s level. It's easy to get sucked back in on this one. I may if it can stay above VWAP. Let me watch that 1240s level. Let's actually, this 5-minute candle is about to form, so I'll watch this at that 1245 level. This one may be looking to go. See if it holds its highs. Another 5 seconds or so in the candle. Still struggling. These tweezer tops. Next 5-minute candle needs to clear that 1243 VWAP area. Still watching RHE here. So you have this channel. It is, you see some separation on the 9 and the 20 on a 1 minute. When I start to see some separation, have this thing pull up, push up. Again, just super volatile on these. So it did kind of break out of this angular resistance, maybe coming down and retesting again. You see angular support right down over in here. And that's why I like using the 9 and the 20 EMA, because a lot of times you could use that as a guide. And that's why I want to see some separation on this thing if it's going to be bullish to continue up. So I'd like to see this 9 separate for a possible move. But you'll see kind of this channel right over in here. So it might have a move up potentially if it can clear this kind of this zone right in here, 1220s to 30s. It might have a chance if it can clear VWAP up to that 1260-ish level. So you'll see it's basically retesting down here at the moment. We'll see if angular support will hold. So if I didn't take my profits when I did, now I'm down here again, right? So I got in at that last trade 1225, and then it's kind of down in this area here. So I took profits up in right up in here. So otherwise I'd be still kind of in it at the moment. So I'm a scalper. I like to kind of get in, get out. Look for re-entries. Possible another setup right in here. So I'm going to keep an eye on this one. Might be holding that 9 EMA. watching here at this 1230. He's getting some crossovers down over in here. See if it can clear that 1230. 15 seconds left on this 1 minute candle. Another 1 minute about to form. See if it can clear that 1230 level. Retesting down. See if it can get a move up here. Clear that 1226 and then look at these areas as resistance. Watching time and sales at 1225 level. I'm going to wait for the next 1 minute candle to form. 10 seconds for this one. We'll wait for the next one, see if we can clear 1025. Or 1225. So I'm looking for 1225 buyers on time and sales. Another 30 seconds or so on this candle. So I like the separation, which is good, but I want to see it really separate and move. And ideally get above this VWAP area in this 1247 area. But you can see some reason right up in this area. If I can get a breakout on this, I'd look for a scalp up in these areas if it can break out. I'm going to remove this drawing right over here. All right, new 5 minute candle. Might be retouching support. We'll have to watch and see here. And you got to be aware of this head and left shoulder area as well. So that's where I want to see it clear this kind of that 1230-ish level. So it breaks that head and shoulders area. You can see this nasty candle dropping right now. We'll have to watch and see what happens with this candle right here. It's breaking angular support. This could be shaking people out. It could get a bounce back up, but you definitely don't like to see that, especially one of these low floaters. This can really rip your head off. And it might be falling potentially right back down to these levels. Got to watch and see here how this 1 minute candle forms. And that's why I didn't chase it out in these areas. See this head, left shoulder, right shoulder, that head and shoulders. Now it's kind of going down to that neckline area down here. Now we'll see if it can hold this neckline. And if not, then you look at these areas down here for support. So at the moment on a 1 minute, I don't like that, right? So it's right down on the neckline of the head and shoulders. Now we'll have to watch and see what happens. You can see it failed that neckline, so now we'll see what happens down over in this area, this 1168. If it's going to come back down and retest this area here. All right, new 1 minute candle about to form. It's holding this 1187 right now. Got a quick push up right here. That $12 resistance, very important level. I like smaller reversals, smaller risks. You see, this is just kind of just a messy one. So I don't really like to play around with those big wicks. But see this angular support right into this $12, so I'll have to watch that area. Another 30 seconds on this 5-minute candle, and then there'll be a new 5-minute candle forming. And we'll have to watch and see what happens with that one. Five seconds on this candle. Next one about to start. See if it can hold this 1189, 1190 level. And then that $12, right? So $12, very important. Needs to clear 12. Then you have that 12 to 1220 level. See, this 1-minute candle forms. If we can hold that 1190, then right up to this range right here, we'll see what happens. Next 1-minute candle about to form in 10 seconds. Right here. All right, so next one, 1190s. Coming right back down. I see some buyers coming in through here on time and sales. Nothing's really coming through. See, it's kind of dropping down. Want to see some good buyers in that higher 1190s for a break at 12. Next 1-minute candle. Want to see if it can break this 1196, 97 area. So you can see kind of an inverse head and shoulders on a 1-minute, but it's shaky. It went right up to resistance right around this level here, and it didn't break yet. Let's see, possible support breaking right over in here. So I'll have to watch and see right here if it holds this angular support down here or if it's going to go right up in here. But it's all happening right around this 1189-ish, 90 level. If this gets another pop and holds over here, it could form another right shoulder. You can see this right shoulder, but it can get a pop up to this potential area again and still form a right shoulder. It could still be a nice 20 or 30 cent move if this thing pops. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking at. Right up to that $12. Now we need this thing to clear 12. And then it might have a window up here. You see it went right up to $12. You want to see this hold its highs and clear $12. It's being stubborn. You can see this is building kind of one of those like falling wedge-ish patterns right up here. So this is why I'm also still intrigued by it. Is it might be building for a possible breakout, or that could be a descending triangle. That could be falling wedge or descending triangle, right? So that's why you don't want to just think it's something it might not be. This could also be head, shoulder. This could be descending triangle, could be falling wedge, Could be head and shoulders. There could be many different patterns. So just because I'm looking for it and want it to go bullish and break out doesn't mean it's going to happen. All right, this 5-minute candle is about to form. Still struggling to break that $12 marker. Next 5-minute, it's all happening right around this 1190. You notice that? Right around that neckline-ish area. So this is why I personally don't like playing around with stocks below moving average lines and just dealing with this stuff. Like, I like it either above, it either breaks out or it breaks down, right? So this is what I like. I don't love this pattern, but like when it's riding these moving average lines. Once it starts trading sideways or falling below it, I'm just not a fan of playing around with this stuff. Again, total strategies that you can do with dip buying and just scalps off the bottom back up to the moving average lines, stuff like that. Tons of people use that as a trading strategy, just not my trading strategy, right? So I like when it's above, so we get those momentums and the moves. I just don't like playing around with this. So why am I doing that right now? I don't know, because I was just looking at it, want to make some videos. I took that smaller loss, got it back. The sun is out. I want to go lay outside and get a little bit of a tan, but I just want to watch this a bit more because I want to turn my eyes and have this do something. I can come back and look at it in a little bit as well, but I just want to see if it's going to get a little push. If not, I want to see this thing either break out or break down. So I want to see something happen, not this stuff right here. But again, like I said, this is why I don't usually like playing around with it. But I want to show you guys different videos, not all the same strategy, and just show you the goods and the bads, you know. All right, so you can see it's still really bearish at the moment, possibly at the base of this descending triangle. This could be a new right shoulder area. This could be a left shoulder head, and this could be a neckline. So that's why right now I'm not chasing it. So I'm going to stop this for right now, go lay out in the sun for a bit, not chase this thing, and then I'll come back and see what happened. All right, so I'm back here, 3 o'clock, looking at RHE. You'll see it just still kept falling here all the way down to that white line on the 5-minute, which is the 200 SMA. If you hear any white noise in the background, that's my fan going, so please forgive me because it's a bit hot. So you might hear some white noise of a fan. So looking to see here if it holds above this 200 SMA. And right on the $10. So you see a crossover on a 1 minute, but it's still kind of trading sideways, not holding up yet. So we'll have to see if it holds this, like, what is this 1050-ish or so level right in here. Yeah, so watch and see if it can hold that level. Another minute or so left on this candle for the 5-minute. So it's still kind of trading sideways. So we'll have to watch and see if this will hold. If so, want to see if it can break 1080 and then 11. So trying to see, again, if we can get a decent scalp or a decent move on this. Watching this 20 EMA on a 5-minute, if it can clear. So you'll see it is kind of this descending triangle-ish, but you can see kind of a falling wedge-ish pattern as well. So kind of has this going on right in here, right? So I want to see if this thing's going to go maybe setting a breakout and then look at these areas above as resistant. So that's what I'm keeping an eye on at the moment. All right, so this 5-minute candle is about to form. Watch and see if price can get above that 1080-ish marker and clear that $11. All right, new 1-minute candle. Still trading sideways. So as you guys know, I'm not a fan of price below moving average lines or when it's caught up or when they're trading sideways. I like to see a clear kind of separation. So I want to see right here, is price going to move up and clear this 1080-ish marker right here? I want to see a bullish hold right up there come back, and then see if we get a move above that area. So I'm going to let right here, that 1080-ish right here, struggling right at that 1080. I got the crossover down here, crossover down here. Now I want to see this thing go and break above 1080 on that next 1 minute candle. Setting up right next up, I want to see break of that 1080 right there. There I went long at 1082-ish. Now I want to see if it's going to get a push up. Keep an eye on, you know, that 1090 to $11 resistance. So keeping an eye on that 20 SMA, right in that 1090s. I want to see if it's going to give a push up, see if price will hold its highs and continue up. At the moment, it's struggling. So it's got a pause here. It's deciding what it's going to do, and it's not holding up at the moment. Another 30 seconds, drop right back down. See if it'll hold or get a bounce. Right around that 1080. It's kind of dropping at the moment, so it's struggling. See if it holds and can get a push above that 1080. So it got a bounce. Now I want to see right here, I want to see it hold its highs, break that 1085 level. So I want to see it hold its highs and continue. If not, I will consider getting out on this one. Next 1 minute candle. So it's struggling at the moment. Still holding that 10-second. Keeping an eye on that 1080-ish level. See if that 1080 will hold on this next candle. Using this 9 EMA as a guide right up over in here. It's a little bit farther away from this 1 minute 9 EMA that I'd like. So I'd like to see this thing hold its highs and move up. But it's still right around this 1080-ish marker. I'm just keeping a close eye on it. This is a low floater. So there we go. Getting the bounce now. Let's see how this one will end up. Give a push up to its highs. Struggling at the moment. Next 1 minute candle. We are getting some separation here on a 9 and 20 on a 1 minute. I'd like to see that. So that 1080 is a very important guide. I want to see if this thing will build and push up. Watching that $11 closely. We have another minute and a half left on this candle. If it can't break, I'm going to consider getting out. So I want to see this thing push up, and it's right near resistance. So like I said, right up in here. I'd like to see that. Push up on this candle on this 1 minute. Watching this 1 minute, I want to see it hold its highs. If not, I'll consider getting out. There we go. Move up, and I want to see if it'll break 11 bucks. Another 10 seconds. 1095. Push up. Want to see it break 11. There we go. Move up. Move up. Next 1 minute candle. Come on, get a push. Get a push up. Dang, right back down. Smacking right down. Get a push up on this 30-second candle. Gonna move up. It's right at the base angular support. This $11 is very important. Watch how this one finishes. Come on, go and break that 11 bucks. I don't like it. I'm out. So you'll see I just got out 10 seconds before this candle. It could go and explode on this one, but I'm not playing around with it. Possible tweezer tops. I'll take 17 cents all day long. I don't even care, and it's probably going to go in whatever. Don't really care. This one's been screwing around with me all day long here. I don't trust it, how low float this is. So you see it kind of screwing around right at this $11, and there you go. See if it holds. But you see, like, this video has been going so long, I'm getting tricked and tricked and tricked on it and not being patient. There you go. I sold too soon. Oh, well. So I was looking right here at this build up right in here, and I sold too soon. Tweezer tops. I just don't trust this thing because it's so low float. But you'll see I was down, I don't know, 40 bucks or whatever on 1,000 shares. And that's it. So for me personally, I'll take 17 cents on a trade all day long. But I had kind of a frustrating day, kind of a frustrated stream earlier today. Then kind of this one, just I want to kind of see through a recording when I start something, you know. Kind of want to see it kind of through, coming back in. I laid out in the sun for an hour and just made 17 cents on a trade. So that's 170 bucks. And you'll see it kind of move up, come right back down. This one can continue up as well. So we were looking at, now see if it holds right here. I might look for another possible entry. We'll see. Because now it's above the 20 EMA on a 5 minute. So this is one that could get interesting. So it might make a play for 11.50 or 10.50. This went long again at 11.23. Want to see if price will build up above that 11.20 area. So it's building. I want to see this thing fire off and look for that 11.50 resistance. Need a new high to form here. It's struggling. Come on, get a push. Move. Cutting back a little bit right now at the moment. Break this candle. Fire off. Come on. Let's go. Break 11.20. Push up. And I'm going to watch that 11.50 if it goes. Come on. Now, this is not what I typically do because I'm buying high in these candles. I don't like this. Buying these 1 minute breakouts, but I'm going to watch this one very closely. See how this one holds up on a 1 minute. Ouch. Getting a bounce. Come on, push up. Get a push up. This one's trying to shake me out. Next 1 minute candle. See if you can hold that 11.12. Possible support here. I need to see if it can break above that 11.23. Trying to shake me out right in this area here, 11.15-ish area. Come on. Minute and a half left on this 5 minute candle. Need that 9 EMA to catch up. It's struggling at the moment. So another 30 seconds left on this 1 minute candle. Need price to get back up here and push up. Otherwise, this one might not be holding its highs. Come on, push. Push up. Move. Kind of head and shoulders on a 10-second-ish. Next 1 minute candle. Want to see if this is going to push up. It's not looking so hot at the moment. It's getting a little bit of a push. Needs to hold its highs and move up. Watching up here in that left shoulder area, that 11.20s. Come on, get a push. Come on, get above that. Move up. Another 30 seconds on this candle. Get a push. Want it to push up above that 11.20s. Struggling, might be dying out. Got to watch here in this 15 seconds left of this candle. It didn't shake me out yet because I'm looking at the support here, but there we go, push up, get above that 11.20 and clear that 11.25. Clear this 11.25 area. Push. 3 seconds left. Come on, another next 5 minute candle. This is the tell. Come on, get a build. Head and shoulders-ish, possible ascending triangle. Let's see if this thing will be building on a 1 minute. There we go. Needs to clear that 11.25, 24, 25 area right up in here. Possible ascending triangle. Come on, move. Another 30 seconds, showing some weakness. If it doesn't hold its highs, I'm going to consider getting out. Come on. Right in this area here. Let's go. 12 seconds left. It wants to be stubborn. Come on. Get a little last final little push. Although that 9 EMA is starting to catch up there on a 1 minute. So it's starting to catch up here, which I like to see, that 1108 area. So I like seeing this building, but it could be a trap too. But I want to see that 9 EMA push price up and send it above on this 5 minute. So this is what I don't like to do, guys. I'm caught up in this one, which I didn't want to do and chase and get caught. And this could easily dump on me and get back all my gains. This can pump or it can dump. And now I got myself kind of caught on it, which I don't like to do. But for the purpose of this video, let's go. Build, build, go and break this top right up here, this 1124.25. Move, move, move. There we go. Push up, break out. Let's go. Break those tweezer tops. Move. Right up at that 1150, I want to see if we get a move or a push up to there. We have separation here on a 10 second, on a 1 minute. Still no crossover on a 5 minute. All right, not liking this one. Come on. Right back to ouch. Ouch. Come on. Right down to that 20 EMA on a 5 minute. Punished me on this one. Now I'm giving it all back. There we go. So as Shia LaBeouf said a little while back, he will not defeat me. I see RHE. So RHE will not defeat me? Well, guess we'll see here. So am I going to chase him? What am I going to do here? I don't know. It's intriguing. It shook me out. And of course, it hit some support. Possibly moving up. We'll see this $11 level. So we'll see if RHE will defeat me. We'll see. Keep an eye at this 1120s level. Resistance. Right here. Come on, man. That's my Biden. I got to put on my... Come on. Where's my... Come on. This stupid stock. You... Come on, man. The next 10-second chart. Or is it? It's paused. What the heck's going on here? Come on, man. Bounce right back down. Playing games. Come on, man. Let's do this. Let's move. Watching for orders above that $11. Waiting. Come on. I want one more new 1 minute candle. Let's break out of this. Let's do this. Next 1 minute candle about to start. He wants to play games right below 11 bucks. Look at that pause there, huh? Oh, there it goes. Got in. 1108. Come on, get a push. So I got in at 1108. Want this thing to push up, break that 1110 marker. Want to hold its highs and break above 1110. Let's see if it gets a push up to this 1120s area. Come on, man. Come on, man. Break 1120. Come on, man. Channel my inner Biden. Come on, man. 1125. Let's go. Move up. There it goes. Come on. Go, go, go. Break next one up. Go. Break it. Come on, man. Come on. You son of a... Come on, man. Biden, where are you, man? Ah, come on. It's going to screw around me. 1108. This thing... RHE will not defeat me. Or will it? Come on. Go. Push up. This is why you don't chase. This is a lesson, guys. Don't chase. Don't chase. Don't chase. Possible cup. Is this going to go and break out? Let's go. 330-ish. Give me some momentum. Let's break this 1120s area. Get up to 1150. Come on, man. Go. Build. Now I'm in it. I'm in it. Oh, it wants to F with me right now. I know what it's going to do. It wants me to sell. Wants me to sell. He will not defeat me. RHE will not defeat me. You're going to go and you're going to break out. I feel it. Do not double top on me. Cup and handle breakout. Building here. Let's go. It's not a lot of money. It's out of principle now. It's out of principle, guys. Am I going to show you guys a video of a loss today or of a win? I don't know. But I know it's got to clear this 1130 area, and it's not behaving. Ouch! Ooh! Ooh! You summon him, bacha. Oh, man. This is why you don't chase, guys. Next 1 minute candle. Can you... It was out of principle. It's out of principle now. It wants to shake me out. Next 1 minute candle. What's it going to do? I don't know. Is it going to push up and cup and handle? Low floaters, guys. This is what it'll do to you. Brap, brap. Come on. Had to get some emotion, some skin in this game today. Woof. Gotta love it. And it wants to keep me at a loss. It wants to punish me at this tweezer tops, and it wants me to get out. It's saying leave and get out before I take your money and before it explodes. What am I going to do? I don't know yet. I'm going to watch and see. Possible flag here. Come on, man. Kind of a flag right through here. Cup and handle, but double top. My phone's ringing. I'm not answering it. RHE will not defeat me. Break out. That's a flag. You know you want to break out. Go. Get up there. Of course not. All right. We're going to play this game. Cup and handle. Double top. Which is it? Double top. Cup and handle. Triple top. Double top failure. Caught right in between here. What do I do? Do I sell? Do I stay in it? 11 bucks. Not looking good. It wants me out. It wants me out. I want to pull the trigger. I don't like it. Next 1 minute candle. Come on, man. $11. Ah, it wants me out. It wants me out. It wants me out. I'm out. You know, It wins. RHE defeated me. Defeated me. Well, that's that. So, and look. Of course it's gonna bounce, you mother. I know. It's just course that's gonna. This is one of those stocks, guys. We all have those. It just happens, man. I'm not controlling my emotions. Not controlling my emotions. Am I going to end it? Am I going to get suckered back in? We will see. So I'm looking at, again, that cup and handle's intriguing. Kind of pushing back down. Kind of falling wedge. Kind of here. Dang it. Might be setting up right down over here. 11:08 area. Another 2 more minutes. Well, this will be a fun video. Oh, 11:10. Let's see on that next 1 minute candle. Like to see a crossover down here. Kind of a megaphone-ish pattern falling down. Let's play this one out. This could be a long video. Let's see what it wants to do. One minute. Last 1 minute candle right over in here. Watching that 11:10. Man, this cup and handle is freaking intriguing right now. It's so hard to look away from this one. It wants to get me back in. You see that? It wants to get me back in. Falling wedge kind of right through here. It's got to break that 11:10. Let's see on this 5 minute candle. Possible hammer formation. Come on. It's going to get me back in. It's going to suck me back in. Want to see it break 11:10. Oh, this baby, come on. Let's do this. 23, 11:10, 11:15. Look at that. Falling kind of wedge, megaphone-ish pattern. Next 5 minute candle. See if it can clear that 11:10. All right, new 5 minute candle forming. Next one. Lower high is still forming here on it. Yeah. Not looking so hot. Oh, is it going to bounce? Oh, see that? Just when you think it's going to defeat you, push back up. That $11. Watching this last minute here on it for this 5 minute candle. It's still holding this frickin' 1090 level. It wants to defeat me. We shall see. Let this 5 minute candle complete. We'll see. 15 minutes left. We'll see if it gets a pop or if it's dead. I just want to see if there's a... Just give me a little nice little pop, a little move. I'd like to see a move up to 1130s or 1150 area, but... Watching it. Possible hammer on a 5 minute. Possible cup and handle, but that also could be a double top or triple top. All right, it's getting a move up here to $11. Last 1 minute candle. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I fat fingered that one, but that may have that may have worked. I didn't mean to do it. It wasn't ready yet, but that may have worked. Hey, oh man, what a train wreck this trade is. I didn't mean to get in at that point, but I double. Maybe not. We'll see. Come on, push up. See, it needs to break that 11.15. Otherwise, you might have a head and shoulders pattern here. If it can't hold and break its highs, it could be a head and now it could turn into a head and shoulders pattern as well. So I got to keep an eye on this one here. Another 5 seconds or so. I don't want to let this one get out of control. Needs to break the high of that 11.15. So I might take profit and get out if it can't move up. See, it needs to go right up to the 11.15. Struggling at the moment. Pausing. Come on. I'm out. All right, so that was just a little one. Ah, dang. What was that one? 2 cents. Well. Oh, boy. All right, guys, so I just want to keep playing this stupid one. It's just like out of principle now. It's just like, it's just stupid. So yeah. See, it just suckers you back in playing the game. All right, so RHE, I guess you can say, did defeat me. I'm going to end this video now. I'm not going to come back. It's over.